Welcome to EL-Bethel Global News. Israeli Defense Minister spoke on Saturday saying that attacks against Iran will increase significantly in the coming week because the US President Donald Trump was considering winding down military operations in the Middle East. Also, the United States announced it was sending more warships and marines to the region. On the other hand, Iran threatened to attack tourist sites worldwide. Iranian missile strikes on two southern Israeli towns wounded more than 100 people of residential buildings on Saturday as the Israeli air defense systems failed to intercept the projectiles. On Saturday, Trump threatened to hit Iran's power plants if Hormuz isn't reopened in 48 hours. Australia and the UAE became the latest countries to support a joint statement signed by 22 nations, signaling their readiness to help secure the Strait of Hormuz. The foreign ministers of the G7 countries said on Saturday that they will take necessary measures to support global energy supplies and reaffirmed the importance of safeguarding maritime routes, including the Strait of Hormuz. Middle East shipping disruptions have caused severe consequences across the nations. The ripple effect is seen in India, such as widespread restaurant closures, soaring commercial prices, rationing, and the crisis has increased household costs too. Are we going to see some more wars? Yes. Will there be a third world war? Yes. After World War I, the League of Nations was formed. After World War II, the United Nations sprang up. After World War III, the New World Order will be enforced. The New World Order in coded language is called One World Government. Their goal is to ensure that every citizen of this world gets to eat food without starvation. It is because they want lives to prolong in this world without God. Hence, the top agenda of the wicked leaders is to reduce the population of the world from 8 billion to 6 billion. This new world order ushers the end of democracy and communism and brings in a new form of government called Fabian socialism. And what is their strategy? By controlling energy, we can control the nation. By controlling food, we can control the people of the nations. And to buy or sell anything, one must have a social digital ID or a digital mark. When the late George Bush Sr. was speaking on television during the Gulf War in 1990, he used a very abstract phrase. Listen to this: 1,000 points of light. What do you think this sentence means? He's talking about the fact that the New World Order is in agreement with 1,000 eliminated satanic groups that will bring the one world government into effect. This light is not the true light that Apostle John mentions in his gospel. Read John chapter 1 verse 9. But this is what Apostle Paul says, referring to the angel of light. Read 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 14. It is also called the light of limitless nothingness. All these hidden occultic groups together are referred to as the Luciferian elite. You can see this light of limitless nothingness even printed on the US $1 bill. To keep the public minds off to what is really happening behind the curtains, the media has been advised to introduce red herrings. And what are they? To keep the people diverted to something else. Apparent global issues like global warming, greenhouse effect, environmental issues, global village, nuclear threat, and more. Here are some of the new rules that will be enforced by the makers of the New World Order to control this entire world. Number 1, there will be no personal freedom for anybody, and everyone will be tracked by the one world ruler or the Antichrist. There will be no religious freedom where we can say, oh, I'm a Hindu, oh, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim. A one-world religion will control every individual and one's own views will be terminated. It will signal the end of all family units, including children. Fertility control and mandated multiple vaccines will be enforced. Every citizen will be microchipped for health, shopping, and travel. There will be a ban on all natural medicines and non-essential air travel. It will end the private ownership of all properties, car, pets, farms, businesses, and only the globalists or the deep state or the Luciferian elite and the few rich will own and control. There will be a one world central bank and a one world digital currency. There will be a one world army to maintain peace. A one world police force will make its way. We see most of these things are already happening in this world. Finally, the Holy Spirit, that is, the third person of the Godhead, the creator God of this entire universe, will be taken up along with his eagerly waiting followers of Jesus Christ. And this, we call it as rapture. Do you know that the global elite are already preparing underground bunkers to escape this catastrophe brought down by God himself in the Great Tribulation period? Those who do not escape in the secret rapture will be facing the worst time in world history. Jesus himself spoke this in Matthew chapter 24 verse 21. And do you know why these are going to be worse times? Because Satan himself will give all the powers to the Antichrist to run the one world government and give the false prophet powers to establish the one world religion. Those who stand for Jesus Christ during those 7 lawless years and who do not accept the 666 mark will become tribulation martyrs. And these are from the remnant church, those who are left behind from the secret rapture. Watch out! This is not a conspiracy theory. Unfortunately, people of this world and even Christians don't seem to be living expecting this new world order, but are complacent by living as though the world will never end. But Apostle Peter in his first letter, chapter 4 verse 7 says, "The end of all things is at hand. Therefore, keep sane." Apostle Peter again very clearly declares that this age will come to an end. What are you living for? What are you preparing for? Think about this and stay tuned for more updates.